We will begin with a message from the conference organizer, Monica Park. Monica.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Monica Park, and I'm the Executive Director of FND Hope US. I would first like to thank Dr. Lorna Myers of the Northeast Regional Epilepsy Society, who has organized and hosted the annual PNES conference this event was built upon. We would not be here today if it were not for her and her many efforts. She has truly spearheaded advocacy efforts for this community, and we are honored to have taken on the conference this year. Thank you, Dr. Myers. Second, I would like to thank all of our speakers and audience members today for joining us for this event, which we have titled the Non-Epileptic / Functional Seizure Conference because we honestly didn't know what we should call it. Psychogenic non-epileptic seizures, non-epileptic attack disorder, dissociative seizures. There are so many names used to refer to this condition. At FND Hope, we do use the name functional seizures, keeping in line with what we refer to as the umbrella term functional neurological disorder, or FND. We will discuss the issue of terminology more later today in a roundtable session. What name we call these seizures, episodes, or attacks is only one of the many questions we find arises when dealing with these symptoms. As a patient myself who has had functional neurological disorder symptoms since I was a child, and my first functional seizure at the age of 18, I have found that one of the major problems that we encounter as patients, as caregivers, as family, friends, and even as providers is access to clear information, not only in regards to the question of what do we call this condition, we're also faced with why do we have this? How do we treat it? Who should I talk to? Who can help me? And is this even real? So many experience feeling overwhelmed and isolated when navigating a diagnosis of functional seizures because the information is scattered and the people we look to for help often don't even know that our condition exists. That is why we are all here today, to access information, to acknowledge that what we are experiencing is indeed real, and to find hope and empowerment in this community. Again, I would like to thank everyone, especially all those who are speaking and providing information today, not only for dealing with my varying levels of stress over the last few months, but really for being such amazing advocates and donating your time and expertise this weekend as we strive to make managing this condition just a little bit easier. To all the providers, please understand how amazing it is that you are here. So many of us have felt like no one is there to help us. You are proof that this is not true and that we are not alone. To the community, thank you for fighting for yourself and for your loved ones. The topics at the conference today were chosen by the patient and caregiver communities and designed to provide an overview of all of the information one might need when dealing with this condition. Tomorrow, you will also have the opportunity to hear from patients and caregivers to learn about their experiences, as well as recommendations from providers and other organization representatives, including information for caregivers and for those interested in learning more about life planning. We very much encourage questions from the audience throughout this event. If you are an audience member, you will likely not be able to use your camera today, but you can submit your questions through the Q&A option seen at the bottom of your Zoom window. If you do need any help using Zoom, you can access a Zoom guide on the conference website, or you can also send a message either to myself or to Alex, and we are both listed as FND Hope on the panelist participants list. We do recognize that this is a lot of content, so please feel free to plan your conference experience in a way that is comfortable for you. Please refer to the conference program on our website for more information about the schedule, and you can also access the speaker brochure for more information about the individuals speaking today. We will also be recording the majority of the conference and will be able to provide information about accessing that content over the next few weeks. We at FND Hope truly hope that this event is helpful to everyone here so that you can feel a little more empowered, a little more informed, and very much recognized. We hope that we can make a difference for those affected by this condition. Thank you again.